So I decided to buy a new 12 volt battery for my 2012 Chevy Volt, and I found this inexpensive one on Amazon and ordered it. And what arrived was this battery, which is larger. And when I called to get a replacement for it, get it fixed, they said they were out of the original one, and the option was to refund my money and keep the battery and do with it what I wanted. This is actually the second time this has happened with Amazon. Excuse me, I have to, here, down. Okay, so I'm gonna go try and make this one fit. So the larger battery is about 6/10 of an inch larger from front to back. It looks like it's about an inch wider from left to right, and it's about half an inch taller. So let's see how things will look. In the battery compartment, there are these half circles that have been lifted up to make the left-right battery size. However, it looks like this flange here was designed to hold the battery, possibly, but these cables are in the way, so there is room for the cables to route on this side. So I'm going to clip these, move this cable to the back, and then see if we can make it fit. So the front to back distance in the battery space is almost exactly 7 inches. And if I measure this one, front to back on the larger battery, that should fit. These clips that hold the negative battery terminal in just pull straight out. And then I'll switch them around and plug them in from the opposite direction. And then this hose, which drains the battery, I guess, overflow, I'll just stuff that out of the way for now. So I took a hammer and I flattened this down to give it more left-right room, and I have to repeat that for this one. Okay. All right, so I vacuumed out the space and I flipped these around 180 degrees. That was kind of a pain. And I test fit the battery in, and it fits very nicely. This fan doesn't have an opening on this side, so it doesn't need space, so I think that's okay. Battery's solid front to back, slips a little bit left to right, but I don't use this car for autocrossing, so hopefully the strap will hold it in place. Okay, you can see where I plugged these clips in reverse. That worked. And then I just tucked this hose out of the way because these batteries don't have an overflow. The strap appears to fit pretty well. I think it's because the top of this battery in this section is about the same height as the top of the battery in this section. Okay, that's it. And I know that this red wire I tapped on to go to an inverter needs to be hooked somewhere else so that it gets picked up by some computer or something. I'll deal with that later. Okay, that seems to go back together okay. The little extra height doesn't matter with the plastic cover.